Hey everyone, Emerald Rose here, and this is my reaction to One Piece Chapter 929. Uh, the title of it isn't in it because the title is this really nice cover spread of straw hats and Japanese styled attire. Most people are ninjas, with a few exceptions, like Brook being, I guess, a Japanese ghost, and, you know, Zoro being kind of more in line with samurai. Actually, they're all ninjas now that I'm looking at it closely enough. Well, anyway, this is the first manga review or reaction of the new year, so hopefully I haven't forgot how to fail at it like I normally do. But anyway, without further ado, next page. Flower Capital Wano. So you think the Oran's been a real babe is a valid excuse for coming to work late, Frankonosuke? Yes, chapter 929, Shogun of Wano, Kurozumi Orochi. Sorry about that, boss. Gosh, there sure are some lookers out there, huh? Frankie talking with his foreman, boss, carpenter dude. No, I get it, and you work enough for 10 of these other jokers, so we'll survive if you pay a little loose with the time, but I still need you to respect that I'm the boss, you scoundrel. Legendary carpenter foreman Minatomo, the man who built Kaido's mansion. Yes, sorry about that. Now, as for what you've been rattling on about, wanting to see the layout of the Onigashima mansion and all, yeah, you got that for me? Well, the thing is, I just remembered that about 10 years ago, I hawked it to the pawn shop. And he has this really dumb look on his face with the nails still in his nostrils. And Frankie grabs him in the cross grip. This ain't some kind of aw shucks moment, you dirty old bird brain. Hey, what's going on with Frankonosuke over there? The only reason I've been working for you the past few weeks is because you said you had the plans to the mansion. Don't just say that flat out, but... And other carpenters bang Frankie's head and his dentures and fake eyes come out, I guess. Hey, Frankie, Frankonosuke, what's the big idea? Let go of the foreman, you blockhead. You put out this Frankonosuke launcher. Now he's firing off, his cyborg parts, but I guess they had to be really oblivious not to guess that with his big, claw hands that he wasn't a cyborg, but the carpenters are brawling again. They're feeling rowdy today. You're fired. Get lost, you crank. I quit first. I don't need this place no more. Oh my, so you're a fishmonger. What kind of fish are these? They are sea bream. Did bream always look like that? Oh, okay. Vessel of the Kozuki clan, evening shower, Kanjuro. So that's where he's been. He's been also at the capital. Huh? Where are you rushing off to, Sir Frankonosuke? Kanjuro, what are you supposed to be? You're sticking out like a sore thumb. The kids are gathering around. How? And the woman's asking, now how will I cook this? Wait, didn't he say in Dressrosa that his conjured food with his power give people runs? Like, he's being pretty awful by giving people ink poisoning or whatever happens when you eat it. Okay, Frankie, I got big trouble. My lead's dried up. Pawn shop, collateral from 10 years ago, plans for a mansion. Well, we don't get items like that too often. I'm guessing I know which one you mean. Huh? You got it, Frankie? Pawn owner. Oh no, I sold it off ages ago, of course. But who was it that bought it, the thing? Oh, that's right. Kumagoro from the row house. He wanted to learn from it. Who? Mansion plans? Oh yeah, I did own that years back until the landlord took it when I got backed up on the rent. That be Kobai. Who? It's just this big chain letter of who owned the pond mansion plans. The mansion plans? Oh, they were very finely done indeed. I gave it to my favorite geisha as a gift. Her name is Kisagawa. You know her? Why would I know her? She's pretty cute, actually. I didn't know what that was. I used it for a pot rest. Then Tokijoro saw it, and Tokijoro Off and off and off it goes. Yes, I did have them. Then Rakuda said they were worth good money and took them away. Rakuda, wheeze. Hold a second. Doesn't Rakuda mean camel? That's me. I'm Rakuda. Yeah, those plans were more trouble than they're worth. Some guy stole them from me. He had his face hidden and everything. All I know is he said he came from Curry. Okay, so that's small archipelago of islands in Wano, I guess. But why would the thief tell this guy, where he was from before he ran off with him? Ruins in Curry. Hey, Kinemon. The trail's cold. I'm out of leads. What's that? You see the plans to Kaido's mansion are somewhere here in Curry? That's what he said, but I got nothing else. Okay, so Kinemon's with the Minks, and I guess whatever has become their base now. Thanks for your help, Frank Reganosuke. Assist the other missions in the capital for now. You got it. I'm on the case. Gotcha. Like the sound effect for the Den Mushis. But who would need to acquire the plans to Kaido's mansion unless... Look, your Kinemon, we've taken quite the haul. Oh, Wanda's with them here. And that looks like Carrot too, next to her. But I can't be 100% sure on that. There's food and weapons from the factory. There's more yet to go, but Kaido's subordinates are beginning to catch on. It's about time. Did Yogara leave the card? But will this actually work? A Tamayama Thieves Brigade was here. Shutemaru, at the very least, he'll be angry. Okay, so they're faking, what is being attacked, who's attacking the factories. They're saying it's just Shutemaru's gang, but it's most likely the Minks that are leading the raids. On to the next page. Ruins, Kibui, Wano. Hey, if I stick around with you, friend, at least I'll know I'll never miss a meal. Just shut up for a bit. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. Did Zoro's plot no me powers actually lead the thief to him? Like, completely tangentially? Well, how kind of you to tell me to shut up. Sycophant Tono Yasu, aka Yasu. It's a clever way to spare my throat the rigors of speech. I am thank you warmly. What a hunk, what a stud. The girls must never leave you alone, my young friend. Listen, I appreciate you paying for the sushi and all. And then, I guess Yasu. Now don't you go being a fool and thanking me. I was merely a bolt of inspiration out of the blue. It said, if I follow this gentleman, he'll lead me true. 'Twas my last few coins, and I was broke as a joke. All I had left was my pluck and my luck. And what should happen at that night's lodging but my friend here winning big with the dice? Oh, those gambling gentlemen were not pleased, were they? They were stomping and chasing and swinging with swords. I guess he's singing along, or it's making some rhythm and maybe haiku-ish, or just rhyme in Japanese. But you stood stout and tall and cast them down, one and all. Though I didn't think to mention it at the time, those were not fellows to be trifled with. Flunkies of the dreadful Yoroshiro family of the capital, the Yakuza boogeymen. Okay, Kuroshiro's like way too prominent for what they're doing. Like, he's basically supplying all the fodder troops. So I can't put my finger on where he's going narratively. If he's just supposed to be a foil, or if they're setting him up to be an ally. But they're putting up his importance, like all of his troops and all of his Yakuza members are all over the country. But anyway, last panel of this. I tell you, it was a thrilling sight, positively electric. If I were a woman, I'd be weak at the knees. Yahoo! I recognize that up ahead. Asu, haha, the name's Yasu. but I've been called that and worse. Alright, it's probably Japanese that I can't recognize. What you see in the distance is the flower capital, and before that, my home of Okabora, or more officially, the town is Ibisu. Why is it named for the god of wealth and good fortune? You'll see when you get there. Orochi's castle, flower capital. You don't want these borders to be open up either, do you? Okay. I guess Orochi's a pretty bent person. He may be an older fellow. After all, you were desperate enough to go to a pirate to buy weapons. You needed to fight pirates. It's all a big joke, isn't it? But after the loss of Doflamingo, the arms broker known as Joker, you've lost that veil of anonymity, and now you've no choice but to deal with us directly. Okay, that's CP0. So CP0 was negotiating with Doflamingo for arms, but now that he's gone, they have to go directly to the arms producers, which is Kaido and Wano by proxy. Though actually, now that I'm looking at Orochi's, what's with his jaw? It's really, really wide. I know you're in a weak position, and I can ask for the stars, but your majesty, we simply cannot fulfill this request. Listen, Wano is fully self-sufficient. We have everything we need. Don't our people look so happy? The only thing I might want is an even greater power. I asked for a battleship this time, but next time it'll cost you Dr. Vegapunk. That's impossible. And he fires a pistol and hits the more tribal actually, there's now a guy with an even more tribal style mask. I guess the one with the fake beard mask. I didn't ask you if it was possible or not. Celestial Dragon's Navy, you must know that the country of Wano does not fear these things. The whole lot of you could not bring our nation to its knees. I have Kaido backing me up, and him doing his Hydra silhouette. Looks like the guy is fine because he's just kind of twitched and he didn't fall over after being shot in the head. Oh, this seems to be queuing up for what will be a musical number in the anime. You know, the like scene transitions, basically Oda giving the anime its cues that it needs to follow, like a storyboarding it. But they're opening the doors. Shogun Orochi. Now this is more like it. We have everything you asked for. Much more like it indeed. And bing, 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 bing is the sound. Everyone's bowing before him. What is tonight's menu? We have only the finest chicken from Orochi Farm. Lightly killed, dipped in boiling water, and I am not in a foul mood tonight. Yes, sir, they'll be thrown out. We do have very crisp vegetables, never. Premium fatty pike. I love pike. There's also tuna from sashimi. I'd settle for nothing less. And also our master brewer has his finest sake for you. For us. What about women? We have only the most celebrated geisha of the moment. Look up so I can see your faces. Oh, such beauty. I think the middle one is Robin, though it's her chin's breaking what her normal style would be. Sing, dance, I find this all very agreeable. Is that you, Komurasaki? How I've waited to see you, as have I, my lord. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely playing her up, that she's probably, Momo's sister. Momo's sister. What? Is that his face? Is he a wop? I'm going to the next page. Is he a wop? He's a Wappo kind of designed. He's got like square canines, and he has that kind of Oda style where there's like a middle tooth that isn't paired off, where it's like 3, then 5, and 7. Like it breaks with symmetry, so that's crime enough. Besides him just being somewhat ugly and of course a tyrant. Next week's marks the glorious fire festival, so let us fight the opening skirmish. Shogun of Wano, Kurozumi Orochi. I guess if he's in the fight, it might just be a joke fight. He also has a really pencil thin villain mustache. It'd be handlebar if it was thicker, but okay. So people in the down low, I guess those are his highlighted troops, but one's the Yakuza boss, Kuroshiro, I think it was. I could have just looked back for 5 pages or whatever it was when it was directly mentioned in this chapter. Enjoy yourselves. This is Wano. Don't be thinking it's heaven. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Everyone's enjoying themselves. And then it shows the paneling of, he's basically ravaging all the other countryside and polluting with the factories to sustain his gluttony and lavish lifestyle. Oh, there's still more. What's this hubba? Go and hide somewhere, Blackleg. Okay, Law and Sanji are together. How come Taffy? It looks like if they're looking for revenge, I'll just fight them off. That's not what I mean. These are folks who know who you are. The Toby Robo have come to kill the Soba Cook. They're the 6 most powerful members of the group of headliners. And they sent 2 of them. Drake and Page 1. I've never heard of Page 1, so I guess he's new, but yep, there's Drake. What's with his head? Why do we have to stoop to this? There's Drake, I guess whoever this Page 1 fellow is, and Hawkins in the next panel. What are you doing here, Hawkins? The guy, Page 1, I guess. Because it's important for us to set an example. I came here in search of a particular man. Animal Kingdom Pirates, Toby Robo. Page 1. Dragon Fruit, Ancient Type, Spinosaurus Model. Ancient Kingdom Pirates, Toby Robo, X Drake. Dragon Fruit, Ancient Type, Model, Allosaurus. That cheater! He's all of the dinosaurs. Is that what his gimmick is? He's all the dinosaurs? Like he's the T-Rex, he's I guess a flying type, he may be just some flying dragon. He is an Allosaurus, literally just all the dinosaurs? That's cheating. God. I mean, it's cool, and it puts Drake even higher in the skill set for the supernovas. Oh, alright, last word bubble. This should be more than worth the reward of this mission alone, Drake. So, Hawkins, Drake, and this Page 1 are going to be fighting Sanji and Law if they catch them in the next chapter. Next chapter hits January 20th. Okay. I guess the stuff with Drake is the most interesting. He's the Allosaurus user, so he's all of Jurassic Park. Or he's just going to be all like a shape-shifting dinosaur or something along those lines. I wonder how they're going to be defining that. Because again, it sounds like it's cheating. Like they're giving him way too much abilities for it. But he's definitely, like I said, higher up now in the supernova rankings. Because I think once upon a time when it just was announced of the transition of 2 years, there was some news or some information that gave everyone's bounties, and Drake became the number 1. You know, he jumped up in placing. I think he was 6th, or I don't think he was even on the top 5 of Sabo Odi Archipelago. I think it was Kid, Luffy. Okay, never mind. I think Drake was in like 3rd or 4th because Law was 5th. All right then. Yeah, I don't have too much more to say on this. I would have preferred if Orochi was a more seriously designed character and less likely to be the villain's comic relief. because most people are in their in their One Piece fight scene brackets. They're putting him with Zoro, but it can go anyway now. And I guess next would be the fight between Drake and Law and Hawkins and Sanji and Page One, just being the new intro to the headliners. But yeah, a good chapter and a good start to the new year. Hope you enjoyed this rambling of it, and hope you have a good time. This is 8 Rose.